Hello, I'm off on my next camping trip, and this is Bribie Island. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, Bribie Island is part of a chain of islands along the east coast, stretching from the Gold Coast right up to the Sunshine Coast, and it's just across Brisbane. In fact, you can get there without even a ferry. There's a bridge that takes you across, and it's still remote enough for you to camp. And yeah, I'm off for 2 days, so I've just stopped by at a famous place called Yatla Pies, and they really make good pies, and I love pasties. Just an update. Yeah, maybe another hour to go. Just coming into Bribie Island, the causeway. Okay, I'll catch you later. As you can see, it's pretty bumpy.
Out of my day in front of screens and sitting for long periods has been linked for heart health, that prosper, diabetes, the list goes on. And this is one of the many reasons I think cash for it.
So at least the tide's going down, so I won't get caught.
What will happen next in politics? And it is free
High tide, get fog. If anything happens,
will Kamala Harris flip a state?
we don't know. This looks pretty dicey. Thought I'd better stop here and wait the tide out because it's pretty. And there's just a freshwater lake here that I thought maybe I'll just have a look. Okay, see you later. Well, this is yeah, Bribie Island, and I came from there. Now I'm stopped here, and I don't know whether to carry on there. It looked like someone died here. This guy died in a rollover here on this very beach, and yeah, this is in memorial to him. Apparently died in October 2021 on this very beach. So it just goes to show that even if you are off-road, you still can get killed. Died in a rollover. Take care. I'm back on the beach again. Gonna try to make it to the camp. Waited for about half an hour, and yeah, on the road again. Yeah, we're here now. Let's have a look. Not a bad spot, but I really don't know what's going to happen here. Anyway, the beach is just over there, and the car is here. I don't know whether, I think I'll have to move the car. I think I'll have to move the car slightly that way, because the tent won't come out, and the tent might hit that. So, okay, we'll see. Look at you. Hey? Where are you going? Bloody hell. He could come up to my tent. I have a visitor. Hello. What's your name? Skippy? Hey. Ooh. And who's that? Woolly bush owl? Or Mr. I don't know. No, I got no food. I'm not supposed to feed you. Okay? So sorry about that. I'm gonna try and do some fishing. No, not fishing. I'm gonna try and catch some, what do you call, pippies. Don't know whether I'll be successful, but if I do get some, they're gonna be part of my meal tonight. And I've got a surprise meal tonight. Well, I might add them tomorrow. Yeah, I just want to see whether I can get enough. Okay? See you in a minute. I think the tide is still too high. Maybe better luck tomorrow. But it's still beautiful. Look at the sunset behind me. Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, better luck tomorrow. Back. I wonder what Skippy is looking at, eh? Oi, Skippy, what are you guys looking at? Hi? What are you looking at? What do you want? What I'm going to try and do is cook dinner and show you what I'm cooking. This is what I'm cooking. That's beef, chicken kransky, and some vegetables that I'm going to all mash it up, put it in this pot here, and I'm going to try and use this cooker here. I normally have a gas one, but I thought I'm going to try and experiment with this one because this trip really is a shakedown trip. I'm trying to see what's working with my setup. So far I have a bit of issues. I have an issue with the light in rooftop tent. It's not working, and my power meter is not telling me how much current I'm drawing. So I'll have to go back. When I go back, I'll just have to look and see what's happening there. Okay, so first, I cut up the meat. I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to use about half of it because it's not going to be. I don't need so much, so I'll just use half of this beef steak. Maybe have the other half tomorrow. Okay. After that, and little chops here. Trusty knife. Bowl on side, these pancakes. That's why I'm not using so much meat. I'm already might bring some more because I reckon this is gonna taste really nice. What do you think? Beautiful cheese kransky. This normally you put towards the end of the cook, but I don't know. Just try anything. I don't know. I eat too much curry anyway. So put that there, one side. Chop them sideways. Done. The last time I tried to cook a curry with this thing, didn't work. It was in Tasmania. It was too cold, so it wasn't really getting the pan really hot. Okay, that's the onions. That's gonna go. And the zucchini. And finally finish that off, and then we'll start with the oil. And good old olive oil. Generous amount, doesn't matter. It's supposed to be healthy for you, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Anyways, got some olive oil in there. Start into the soup. It's more like a casserole, I think. This is. I think. Here we have the garlic. Oh, it's really green. Look. Once you brown off the garlic. Good. Carrot. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add the cheese crunch here. I'll add it towards the end because we don't really cook that much. And now some meat, drumstick. Put it in. Season it with some salt and pepper. Normally you can season it prior, but I've been told that once you start seasoning it, you take the sauce, the water out. So don't try not to pre-season it too long, especially with beef. Then it gets tough. Like now, with the seasoning in, some soy. Since that's the soy one, is just original seasoning, which is like a cheap soy, so the extra umami in it. Frying until it's just brown, and once it's finished browning, add some water. Add some water in there, bring it to boil. And I'm going to add some beef cubes here. I'll just whack a couple in. Should be fine. Just a couple will do. Coming along quite well. And once it starts to boil, I'll simmer it at a fast simmer for about 10 minutes and then add the other stuff. Okay, I'll be back. I'm going to see and try if I can start a fire without using some kindling. Might use some firewood. Bloody hell. Hopefully that will do it. Get some good. Okay, have a look at this, baby. Oh, that's a cheat sheet. That's the thing, it's survival skills here, just good old more than a minute. Oh, 10 minutes up. think I'll have to let this guy go. Okay. Hopefully he takes. If he doesn't, I'll just do it again. Here you go. Back here, 10 minutes are up. Okay. All the veggies are going in. Bring it to the boil first. Slow simmer for another 20 minutes, and Bob's your uncle. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. Forgot the onion though. Onions. Plug that in. Onions. Bring it up to the boil again, and then simmer for another 20 minutes. All being mixed. Supposedly quite nice. New season, and also yeah, just to give you some fiber. Not that I don't have enough fiber there. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Taste it. Always tasty food. A bit on the salty side. Now let it simmer for 10 and another 20 minutes. Okay, back to the fire. Alright, well, the fire is taken, so that's good. So we'll have a nice little campfire tonight. See you later. Catch you later. Bye. Okay, one of the lights have died already. There. Now I'm going to add the cheese Kransky and then add the beans. Yep, good old beans. Beans in there. Bring the heat up. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, another 10 minutes now. Well, I've decided to cook this over the campfire because the gas isn't really that good. It's okay, but it keeps getting blown out. So I'll just keep this cooking for a while. See how we go. Looking good though. Okay, now time for dinner. Let's see how this goes, eh? See how it goes. Beans. Oh yum. Now there's been a pesky little wallaby hanging around the place. I had to shoo it away, but you want to feed it, but you don't want to encourage it. Anyway, do not feed wildlife, including me. Okay, bye. Okay, it's dinner time, and let's dig in. How is it? Looks good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful soup. Beef is really nice. Well, with cheese Kransky, eh? Let's have a look. I don't know what this dish is, what you should call this dish, but anyway, it's delicious. See you later. Good morning. Not much sleep last night. I don't know why. Couldn't sleep. Anyway, time to get up. Overcast day. I thought it was going to be a nice, bright sunshine day. but looks like rain. Okay, let's get this show on the road. I thought I'll have a swim this morning. However, you can see the tide's out, so I might have a swim in the around 12 o'clock. That's when high tide is. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is going to try and look for pippies. Okay, see ya. Only me, no one else. Beautiful. Hey, wake up. Little crabbies. There you go. None again. Got crabs, but no pippies. Maybe I might give it a fish in a minute. Yeah, who knows? Looks good. Alright. Well, no luck on the pippies. I could have used them for fresh food. Okay. Maybe later, eh? Okay, today for lunch, add some rice to the soup I cooked yesterday. You can have a look, it's boiling there in the stock, the soup stock. And then I'm gonna mix it all up. Well, I know this doesn't look appetizing, but I can tell you, I'm sure it tastes good, but now I do regret not bringing some chili. That would have been the icing on the cake. Officially. Hey, get out of here. Bloody hell. These flies, these marsh flies, whew, they're killers, man. Big juicy ones. I think I've killed about 10 so far. Just flick them. And they met their maker. Like a risotto, but this is a basmati risotto. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, okay. I'm off to that swim. Quick swim that I promised myself. I think the tide's high enough now. Just a quick dip and yeah. That was really nice. Worth the wait. Alright, see you later. Well, after that, just had a shower, and yeah, that's beautiful. Now, camping shouldn't be. There's this philosophy. Some people reckon camping should be roughing it. I don't believe in that. I think camping, you should just enjoy the elements. If roughing it means experiencing extreme weather with limited shelter, yeah, that's camping, staying overnight. But to forego your basic necessities like a shower and a dunny, nah. I like to have my comforts, and well, there's a debate about that. Anyway, I feel good after my camp, and soon I'm gonna get the fire prepare the campfire for tonight, because like I said last night, I'm going to barbecue my rump steak. I've got a rump steak and I've got a pork chop and I've got 2 cheese kranskis. I'm gonna have that. That's steak and eggs and baked beans. Yes, baked beans. You'll be wondering, okay, I'll see you at dinner or close to dinner. Bye. Skippy, I'm not gonna feed you. Well, I just checked the weather radar, and apparently there's a storm coming. So what I've done is I've put guy ropes around the place. I still have this fella here. I don't know what he wants from me. So hopefully we can weather this storm. If it eventuates, it'll be interesting. We'll see how we go. Really started going. Had to pull it out a bit. Rip a blaze. By the time dinner comes on, it'll be nice and tied down, and yeah, should be able to eat. But it's starting to drizzle now, so let's see what happens. Well, with there's a big storm coming, so so I've decided to put this on. Hopefully they will shield the rain away, but if it's really big, that might fly out too. So, but we'll see. All I can do, everything's hunkered down, buckled down, and we'll see what happens. I can hear the thunder. Okay, see you later. It's only 4:30 and it's really dark. Looks like we're gonna get a nice storm, so I can't wait. Yeah, I think it's gonna bucket down. Very ominous. Ominous? Is that the right word? Anyway, you hear the thunder. Well, I'll keep you posted. Okay. Well, it's started. Look at that. I'll have to bring the fire in. Well, that rain is starting, and it's just threatening to go. What I thought I'll do is I think I'll start to prep dinner, and just the barbecue, and see how we go. The fire looks okay, dying down. Just wait till the flames are gone, and then I can do the barbie. And the pork chop. Yep. an egg later. What's that? Mixed herbs. And a dash of seasoning. Not too much. That rain. Yeah, that storm. It's there. I think I'm on the outer edge of that storm. See how it goes, eh? Okay, now I'll get some olive oil. Okay, and we should be ready soon. Well, there you go. I forgot to bring a set of tongs. Well, it's coming along, but I think I burnt the rum. Haha, never mind. And also the cheese Kransky, I decided I'll put it in pan and let it fry with some onions. And I've got some cheese too, slowly melting over the top of the steak. Okay, and chops. There goes the awning. Huge gust of wind. Blow it all down. Well, that rain is definitely coming in at the moment. Dinner looks burnt, but what the hell, still makan. Alright, see you later. Eyes are bigger than my tummy. Anyway, can't finish it. It was delicious though. A bit burnt. And it's fun. I might have some for breakfast tomorrow. Who knows? But definitely not feeding the wildlife. As you can see, it's still raining, and yeah, I think I'll have to lower the awnings down a bit so excuse me, so the water doesn't pool and sag that awning, and that can destroy the whole awning. So I've got to keep that under wraps just for a while. Have a look. But it's yeah, this is what I wanted. I wanted to say I wanted to camp in the rain. I didn't want it to be like ideal. A bit of a challenge. So far so good. Night's still young. Okay, see you later. Oh, good morning. What a night. Bloody hell, a wind and rain. Well, today off we go. Let's have a look at this sunrise, eh? Sunrise on my tent. Gorgeous day. Well, not much damage. It did rain. Poured. A car came in sometime during the night. Okay, catch you later. It's me again. Oh, last day. Beautiful morning. Horrible night. It just winded. There's heaps of rain and the wind was really howling. But tent took it, so it wasn't too bad at the end of the day. Yeah, had a better sleep than the first night. Anyway, time to pack up camp and mosey on down home. But before I go, just one more last look of this beautiful ocean. This ocean is a great view. Just hop, step, jump. Brushed my teeth here this morning. I know it's weird, but can you imagine $1 million views and you're brushing your teeth early in the morning with this? Isn't this just gorgeous? Have a look. Wow. Okay. Slowly pack up and make my way home. See you later. Bye. Before I go, I'm going to check what the tides are, because I like to go back as fast as possible through the on the beach. When I first came here, it was high tide, so it was really slow going over the dunes. Well, it's time to pack up, and I think I'll say goodbye to this place. Better pack up and make my way home. That's it for me. That's the end of my trip. Took me a bit longer than I expected to pack up. There's a few things that weren't going well, and also I had to pick up someone else's trash. Yep. Thank you very much for following me on this journey. Till next time, I'll see you later. Bye.